Good day and welcome. You're watching St. Martin News Desk, where we bring you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond. With your anchor crew, Alston Lawrence, Glenda York, Tiziana Hart, and Mizzy with the Sunshine Report. This broadcast is brought to you by TV15 and proudly produced by Great Bay Media Studios in Phillipsburg, St. Martin. And now, let's jump straight into today's top headlines.
Collectivité launches My St. Martin flag project to promote identity. The Collectivité of St. Martin has launched a new community initiative inviting residents to explore national identity through creativity. The My St. Martin flag project encourages participants, especially young people, to design a flag that reflects the island's culture, history, and shared values. Officials say the initiative is not intended to replace the official flag, but to spark conversation and personal expression around what St. Martin represents. Participants are being asked to create original designs that highlight themes such as unity, heritage, and diversity across the island. The Collectivité says the project is part of a broader effort to engage the community, particularly youth, in meaningful dialogue about identity and belonging. Residents are being encouraged to take part, with organizers noting that the initiative offers a creative way to connect with the island's past while helping shape its future. VROMI in court to keep Mullet Bay Beach public. Ruling set for July. Access to one of St. Martin's most popular beaches is now at the center of a legal battle as the Ministry of VROMI moves to ensure Mullet Bay Beach remains public. The case is currently before the Court of First Instance, where VROMI is seeking to protect public access to the area amid ongoing concerns over development and land use. According to the ministry, maintaining open access to Mullet Bay is a priority, giving its importance to both residents and visitors. The court has scheduled a judgment for July 9th, which is expected to determine the future status of access to the beach. Officials say the case highlights broader issues surrounding land management, public rights, and sustainable development on the island. VROMI maintains that preserving public beaches is essential to St. Martin's identity and economy, as the country awaits the court's final decision. St. Martin receives prestigious Owen Arthur Scholarship. St. Martin has been selected as a recipient of the Owen Arthur Scholarship, marking the country's first inclusion in the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association Foundation program. The award was accepted by Minister of Tourism, Economic Affairs, Transport, and Telecommunication, the Honorable Grisha Heilige-Martin, on behalf of the government. The scholarship, established in 2024, supports youth development, education, and community advancement across Caribbean destinations. Officials said the recognition reflects St. Martin's strong partnership with the cruise sector and its commitment to ensuring tourism delivers tangible benefits to the community. The initiative honors the legacy of former Bajan leader Owen Arthur and is awarded on a rotational basis to different destinations each year. Government indicated that details on how the funds will be allocated locally will be shared as implementation plans are finalized.
Hello, my people. My name is Glenda York of Sit, Sip and Chat and Moms in Paradise podcast. You can find us on TV15 St. Martin, TVC St. Kitts, and on YouTube. Reporting from Great Bay Media Studios in St. Martin, your News Desk featured story is coming up. But first, here is Mizzy with the Sunshine Report.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with the Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, St. Martin, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into the forecast and see how the skies are treating us.
I love it.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every laugh, every adventure. Number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to roll. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Stay connected to the best of local and Caribbean content anywhere, anytime with the TVC Plus app, the official app of TVC Channel 40. With the TVC Plus app, you can watch TVC Channel 40 live, catch every episode of your favorite shows on demand, watch exclusive pay-per-view content, listen to Voice of the Caribbean radio, and watch and read SKN Newsline. The TVC Plus app is available on all your devices. On the Google Play Store, search TVC and the plus sign. In the Apple App Store, type the words TVC Plus. And we're also available on the Amazon App Store for Fire TV and Fire Stick devices. Search the words TVC Plus. Download today and take TVC Channel 40 wherever you go.
All right, don't miss NewsDesk. Weekdays at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. on TVC. Sync It's to the World, now streaming everywhere. Princess Juliana International Airport hosts Air Traffic Control Open House to inspire future careers. Princess Juliana International Airport opened its doors to the public with a successful air traffic control open house aimed at showcasing careers in aviation. The event gave students and visitors a behind-the-scenes look at how air traffic controllers manage aircraft movement and ensure safety in St. Martin's busy airspace. Participants were able to tour facilities, interact with professionals, and gain insight into the training and responsibilities involved in the field. Organizers say the initiative was designed to spark interest in aviation careers, particularly among young people considering future paths in the industry. Airport officials highlighted the importance of developing local talent, noting that roles like air traffic control are critical to maintaining safe and efficient operations. The open house forms part of ongoing efforts to build awareness and create opportunities within St. Martin's aviation sector. Minister Brug honors Secretary General Joy Arnell for 40 years of public service. Minister of Public Health, Social Development and Labor, the Honorable Richinel Brug, has recognized Secretary General Joy Arnell for 4 decades of dedicated public service in St. Martin. The milestone marks 40 years of continuous contribution to government, with Arnell playing a key role in the development and continuity of public administration over the years. Minister Brug praised her professionalism, leadership, and commitment, noting that her work has helped strengthen the functioning of the ministry and the wider civil service. He emphasized that reaching such a milestone reflects not only experience, but a deep sense of responsibility and service to the people of St. Martin. Officials say Arnell's career stands as an example of dedication and institutional knowledge, especially at a time when continuity in government remains important. The recognition highlights the value of long-serving public servants and their role in supporting stability and progress within the country's administration. TEATT extends confirmation letter deadline for public transport permit holders. The Ministry of TEATT has extended the deadline for public transportation permit holders to submit their confirmation letters, giving operators until May 8th to complete the process. The extension applies to bus and taxi permit holders as well as bus companies and operators using T plates and G plates. The ministry says the online registration link will be reopened, but all previously announced requirements and conditions remain in effect. Officials are calling this the final opportunity for permit holders to regularize their status. Priority will still be given to those who submit documents before the original February 27th deadline. TEATT, through the Inspectorate of Economic and Transport Affairs, is warning that failure to comply could lead to enforcement action, including being marked inactive in the transport registry and possible suspension from operating, especially where road tax is outstanding. The ministry also stresses that all submissions must be done online. Physical submissions will not be accepted, and incomplete or offline applications will not be processed.
When we come back, we go to our in-depth feature of the day, exploring one of the island's most thought-provoking topics. That's just ahead. Stay tuned.
You know, we all talk about having rights. And yeah, we do.
We have the right to be safe,
the right to learn and get an education,
the right to speak up and be heard,
the right to dream big and build our future.
But listen, rights don't stand alone.
We also have responsibilities.
Real talk, if we want respect, we gotta give respect too.
St. Martin is our home.
So let's protect it. Keep our beaches clean, our streets clean, and show love to nature.
Healthy island, healthy future.
Our parents and guardians do a lot for us.
Let's show respect, talk to them, and listen, even when it's hard.
School prepares us for life.
So we show up, we stay focused, and we put in effort.
We want opportunities, so we work for them.
We are part of this community, every village, every culture, every neighborhood.
Let's be kind, positive, and supportive.
A stronger community starts with us.
And most importantly, we are responsible for ourselves.
We make healthy choices for our mind and body.
We believe in our goals and our voice and our future.
Our rights give us power, our responsibilities makes us leaders. Together we rise.
The Convention of the Rights of the Child isn't just a policy, it's protection and responsibility. When our children learn their rights, they are better prepared to take on their responsibility. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Department of Youth.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. we give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every laugh, every adventure. Number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to roll. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Biggie, 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 biggie,
Bigger than Kaya, bigger than Saya, bigger than Sala, bigger than Muraya.
Tout connaît wap cavaiti, pas de moyen pour pas champion, pas de moyen pour pas champion, pas de moyen pour pas champion. Marico, Joella, Carnival, hey, yo pas comme des petits moun nan gade, so fait là, hey baba, repose up dormi non, pour les bien pipi comme pas comme découragé.
Before we wrap up, we take a moment each day to check in with our neighbors across the region. There's always a story worth paying attention to. Here's today's regional headline.
Regional Carnival season drives tourism traffic across the small island Caribbean. Carnival season is giving Caribbean tourism a visible boost, with several small island destinations either now in celebration mode or moving into their peak weeks. In St. Martin, Carnival 55 runs from April 10th to May 5th with a packed schedule of concerts, jump-ups, and parade events centered around Festival Village in Phillipsburg. In Jamaica, Carnival activity ran through April 8th to 14th, while St. Thomas Carnival is set for April 26th to May 2nd. In the Cayman Islands, Batabano-related festivities are also building into May, keeping the regional calendar active across multiple islands. That momentum matters for tourism because Carnival is not just culture on display, it's a major travel driver. These events help fill hotel rooms, increase regional air traffic, boost restaurant and bar sales, and support costume makers. Also, DJs, promoters, vendors, transport operators are all supported. And it gives islands strong international exposure through travel media, diaspora visitors, and social sharing. Destinations also benefit from the timing as Carnival extends the spring tourism window beyond the traditional winter peak and gives visitors another reason to choose the Caribbean for event-based travel. For small islands, that makes Carnival season both a cultural centerpiece and an economic engine. It brings movement to the streets but also to the wider visitor economy, turning music, mass, and heritage into booking, spending, and regional visibility at a critical time in the tourism calendar.
Welcome back. Each day we take a moment to go beyond the headlines and look deeper into the issues, people, and conversations shaping life here on St. Martin. Welcome to today's News Desk feature.
The crown has been claimed, the stage is set, and now the real test begins. As Carnival 55 builds towards its biggest weekend thus far, the question is, are we about to witness the defining moments of this year's festival? The energy is already high following the crowning of St. Lucia's Emily Tisson as the 2026 St. Martin Carnival Caribbean Queen, a performance that set the tone for regional pride, competition, and culture at Carnival Village. But Carnival doesn't peak with a crown, it peaks in the streets, on the stage, and in the crowd. And this weekend, St. Martin gets all three. It all begins Friday night tonight, and not just with any show, but the spotlight belongs to King Bobo, taking over Carnival Village with his signature concert experience, fittingly described as pure Bacchanal. Born Leroy L. Brooks, the local icon is more than a performer. He's a cultural institution. A former music major out of Hofstra University in New York, he has gone on to become one of St. Martin's most decorated calypsonians, capturing calypso and road march titles more than 13 times and releasing over a dozen albums heard across the Caribbean, the US, and Europe. And when he hits the stage, it's not just music, it's movement, it's color, it's energy. Backed by his bobettes and driven by a dynamic mix of calypso, soca, reggae, and classics, his performances have been well known for pulling crowds into the experience, not just to watch, but to jump, wave, and feel every beat. This is a showman in his element, widely seen as a roving ambassador of St. Martin culture, bringing decades of experience in global performance to one stage right here at home. Then comes Saturday, where competition takes over. The Road March competition will feature 5 contenders, each aiming to claim the title of the song that defines the road for Carnival 55. This is the rhythm of the road, the track that will echo through every parade and every jump up. Alongside it, the band clash raises the stakes with 3 live bands going head to head. No backing tracks, just raw instruments, vocals, and crowd reaction deciding who takes control of the night. And it's all local music, so don't miss that one. Then on Sunday, the focus shifts to the future. The Junior Parade hits the road with 6 youth troops taken to the streets from early afternoon and making their way into the village. Expect vibrant costumes, creative expression, and young masqueraders carrying the culture forward. A reminder that Carnival isn't just being celebrated, it's being passed on. This weekend represents more than just events, it represents movement. From vendors and performers to promoters and small businesses, this is where Carnival's economic pulse is strongest. And in today's world, Carnival is no longer just local, it's global. With real-time sharing and strong digital engagement, every moment now reaches audiences far beyond the island. For full schedules and updates, the public is encouraged to visit sxmcarnival.life and follow at SXM Carnival on Facebook. So as the lights come on Friday night and the music carries through Saturday and the streets fill on Sunday, the real question is this: what will define Carnival 55? The performances, the competitions, or the feeling of an island fully alive in its culture? Because if this weekend delivers the way it's building, Carnival 55 won't just be remembered, it will be felt.
And that's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Martin News Desk. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday at 8 a.m. on TV 15 and across all our social media platforms. From all of us here at News Desk, we wish you a fantastic week ahead. Until next time, stay friendly, St. Martin.